Hello friends, today let's see how to make a ragi chapati without wheat. Sounds interesting? Yes, ragi chapati with cooked rice and ragi flour without any wheat or maida or anything added to it, and another version of chocolate rolls with ragi chapati. So come, let's see how to make it. To a mixer grinder, I'm adding 1 cup of cooked rice. You can even add leftover rice to this and grind it into a smooth paste. Now to this add half a cup of ragi flour and grind it once again. Add the required salt too. There's no need to add water. I've taken another half a cup of ragi flour in a separate bowl. I'm going to add this tablespoon by tablespoon and grind it so that we get a dough, nice chapati like dough. Now let me add 1 tablespoon. Grind it. Now this seems like it is enough. If we want, we'll add it while kneading. Now transfer this to another plate where you can knead it into a dough. Dust a little dry flour to this. You can get all the sides clean to the plate. Now I've dusted a little dry flour. It'll be easy to remove the paste. Now keep mixing this dry flour till you get a chapati like dough. Now I've added around 1.5 tablespoons of ragi flour. Please add in small batches. The dough should be non-sticky to hands and pliable. That is the consistency we are looking for. Since we have added rice, it is very sticky. Now let me add some more dry flour. Now I've used the whole half cup of raw flour and dry flour into this. Still it seems a bit sticky. Now this quantity varies because of the moisture content and the stickiness of the rice that we are using, and also the freshness of the ragi flour. So it differs. Now again I'm going to add tablespoon by tablespoon. I've taken 1 tablespoon. If you have a dough hook attached to the whipping machine, then you can even use that to make this without getting your hands sticky. I'm adding 1 more. Now I've made it into a smooth dough. I added 1/4 cup more of flour to make it this consistency. Now in total we have added 3/4 cup of dry flour. Now this varies depending upon the stickiness of the rice, so you need to add in tablespoons and then make it into a dough. Now add a little bit of oil to this and keep it covered for 10 minutes. I have a little oil in my hand. You can see that it is a nice pliable dough. and keep it covered for 10 minutes. Now it's 20 minutes. Now divide the dough into the size you want your chapatis to be. I've divided the dough into 9 parts. Now flatten the disc a bit. Send the corners inside so you have a smooth surface. And roll it. Now for dusting, you can either use the ragi flour or you can even use corn flour. It will help you to make the chapati. I'm adding a little bit of corn flour. And start making chapatis like we normally do. Now our ragi chapati is ready. Since we have added rice, cooked rice, it is much more pliable now. So people who are resistant to gluten or intolerant to gluten can try this method. Plain ragi flour tends to dry the surface of a chapati, so I prefer corn flour for the same. Keep the other dough covered till you make the chapatis, otherwise they tend to dry easily. See how pliable it is. Now I've rolled all the dough into chapatis. I'm heating the tawa. Cook like normal chapatis that we make. Turn both sides. This is a good gluten-free option for including ragi in the diet. It's very tasty too because we add rice to it. It's a healthy breakfast dish. You can even pack it for lunch. It stays soft for a long time. If you want, you can add oil or ghee or butter to this, or even without it, it remains soft for up to 3 to 4 hours. So you can pack it for lunch. I'm adding ghee. You can see that it puffs up like the normal chapatis we do with wheat. It comes out very well. Gluten-free ragi rice chapati is ready to serve. Now till you finish cooking the chapatis, please keep them wrapped under a kitchen cloth, otherwise they tend to dry very easily. And while cooking, see to it that you keep it in a low flame till you cook it completely, and only when it starts bubbling, switch to medium-high heat. If we increase the heat, this tends to become a bit like a roasted papad. So it's better to cook them in a low flame. You can prepare the dough, keep it in Ziploc cover and refrigerate. The next day you need to take it out, thaw it and then use it. But usually this tastes good when you make it fresh. This is a very nice way to use cooked rice, leftover rice. The rice should be fully cooked. Now increase the heat to medium-high. Add ghee or butter. You can see that it starts to puff up. Take 2 tablespoons of compound chocolate and 1 tablespoon of butter and microwave for 20 seconds. Now mix it well and make it into a smooth paste. You can even do this on a double boiler. I find the microwave method easy. 2 parts chocolate to 1 part butter. That usually gives a nice result. Mix it till you get a nice homogeneous mixture. And you can see you get a nice mixture. It turns glossy too. Now if you want a perfect shape, you can use the lid of any vessel of the diameter that you want. Then you can keep it over the chapati, press it and make a nice round shape. Or if it is for kids, to make it very interesting, you can use cookie molds like this and make shapes out of it, any shape, and you can make chapatis. There are so many options. You can make it very interesting for them. Now these ragi chapatis, as such, it goes very well with any kurma or chutney or anything, whatever we pair up chapatis with, they go well with them. Now for kids, you can make a chocolatey version. Now I've melted chocolate and butter. You can make it into a roll. Some kids who are averse to the color of ragi, you can make them eat this chapati by applying this chocolate. Then you can roll it. This stays soft in their lunch box. You can even use chocolate syrups like Hershey's syrup or strawberry syrup, or you can even use jam. Whatever your kid likes, you can add that.